This is the multiple choice questions in multimedia from the book Data Communications and Networking by Behrouz A. Forouzan. 1. Blank is a standard to allow telephones on the public telephone network to talk to computers connected to the Internet. A. SIP. B. H.323. C. 991 quetzales. D. None of these. Answer, B. H.323. 2. When there is more than one source, the blank identifier defines the mixer. A. Synchronization source. B. Contributor. C. Timestamp. D. None of these. Answer, A. Synchronization source. 3. Blank is the protocol designed to handle real-time traffic on the Internet. A. TCP. B. UDP. C. RTP. D. None of these. Answer, C. RTP. 4. Jitter is introduced in real-time data by the blank. A. Error caused during transmission. B. Delay between packets. C. Both A and B. D. None of these. Answer, B. Delay between packets. 5. In a real-time video conference, data from the server is blank to the client sites. A. Unicast. B. Multicast. C. Broadcast. D. None of these. Answer, B. Multicast. 6. An RTP packet is encapsulated in blank. A. A UDP user datagram. B. A TCP segment. C. An IP datagram. D. None of these. Answer, D. None of these. 7. A blank changes the format of a high bandwidth video signal to a lower quality narrow bandwidth signal. A. Timestamp. B. Sequence number. C. Translator. D. None of these. Answer, C. Translator. 8. Blank is used to compress video. A. MPEG. B. JPEG. C. Either A or B. D. None of these. Answer, A. MPEG. 9. Real-time traffic needs the support of blank. A. Broadcasting. B. Multicasting. C. Both A and B. D. None of these. Answer, B. Multicasting. 10. Blank are used to number the packets of a real-time transmission. A. Timestamps. B. Playback buffers. C. Sequence numbers. D. None of these. Answer, C. Sequence numbers. 11. The third phase of JPEG is blank. A. DCT transformation. B. Quantization. C. Data compression. D. None of these. Answer, C. Data compression. 12. The second phase of JPEG is blank. A. DCT transformation. B. Quantization. C. Data compression. D. None of these. Answer, B. Quantization. 13. A blank on each packet is required for real-time traffic. A. Timestamp. B. Sequence number. C. Both A and B. D. None of these. Answer, C. Both A and B. 14. To prevent blank, we can timestamp the packets and separate the arrival time from the playback time. A. Error. B. Jitter. C. Either A or B. D. None of these. Answer, B. Jitter. 15. Blank means combining several streams of traffic into one stream. A. Translation. B. Mixing. C. Both A and B. D. None of these. Answer, B. Mixing. 16. A real-time video performance lasts 10 minutes. If there is jitter in the system, the viewer spends blank minutes watching the performance. A. Less than 10. B. More than 10. C. Exactly 10. D. None of these. Answer, B. More than 10. 17. Blank audio/video refers to the broadcasting of radio and TV programs through the internet. A. Interactive. B. Streaming live. C. Streaming stored. D. None of these. Answer, B. Streaming live. 18. Blank means changing the encoding of a payload to a lower quality to match the bandwidth of the receiving network. A. Translation. B. Mixing. C. Both A and B. D. None of these. Answer, A. Translation. 19. Blank is used to compress images. A. MPEG. B. JPEG. C. Either A or B. D. None of these. Answer, B. JPEG. 20. A blank buffer is required for real-time traffic. A. Playback. B. Reordering. C. Sorting. D. None of these. Answer, A. Playback. 21. In blank encoding, the differences between the samples are encoded instead of encoding all the sampled values. A. Predictive. B. Perceptual. C. Both A and B. D. None of these. Answer, A. Predictive. 22. Blank encoding is based on the science of psychoacoustics, which is the study of how people perceive sound. A. Predictive. B. Perceptual. C. Both A and B. D. None of these. Answer, B. Perceptual. 23. Blank audio/video refers to the use of the internet for interactive audio/video applications. A. Interactive. B. Streaming live. C. Streaming stored. D. None of these. Answer, A. Interactive. 24. According to the Nyquist theorem, we need to sample an analog signal blank times the highest frequency. A. 3. B. 2. C. 4. D. None of these. Answer, B. 2. 25. Blank is an application protocol that establishes, manages, and terminates a multimedia session. A. RIP. B. SIP. C. DIP. D. None of these. Answer, B. SIP. 26. Blank is not suitable for interactive multimedia traffic because it retransmits packets in case of errors. A. UDP. B. TCP. C. Both A and B. D. None of these. Answer, B. TCP. 27. RTCP uses an odd-numbered blank port number that follows the port number selected for RTP. A. UDP. B. TCP. C. Both A and B. D. None of these. Answer, A. UDP. 28. We can divide audio and video services into blank broad categories. A. 3. B. 2. C. 4. D. None of these. Answer, A. 3. 29. RTP uses a temporary even-numbered blank port. A. UDP. B. TCP. C. Both A and B. D. None of these. Answer, A. UDP. 30. Blank audio/video refers to on-demand requests for compressed audio/video files. A. Streaming live. B. Streaming stored. C. Interactive. D. None of these. Answer, B. streaming stored. 31. Blank is a protocol for controlling the flow and quality of data. A. RTP. B. RTCP. C. UDP. D. None of these. Answer, B. RTCP. 32. A blank adds signals from different sources to create a single signal. A. Timestamp. B. Sequence number. C. Mixer. D. None of these. Answer, C. Mixer. 33. A blank shows the time a packet was produced relative to the first or previous packet. A. Timestamp. B. Playback buffer. C. Sequence number. D. None of these. Answer, A. Timestamp. 34. The first phase of JPEG is blank. A. DCT transformation. B. Quantization. C. Data compression. D. None of these. Answer, A. DCT transformation.